Homestead OC here, doing a little tour around the yard, and been keeping an eye on these guys. These are prickly pears that are getting pretty ripe. I think they're probably ready, so I got my hori and blowtorch ready. Gonna harvest some of that. I also noticed that I've got quite a few pads here, and you should also notice that I got a big pile of brush on top. And the idea here was to turn this into a giant hugel mound, and it's just kind of stalled, and you can see some of the prickly pears poking their heads out through the brush here. So got a new idea about how to control this and put it to use instead of just trying to bury it, because you're just spreading it. So this is what I did. I'm feeding it to the chickens. They won't touch it as it is, but I went through and burned all the spines off with the blowtorch, and then I cut some holes in it with my my hori here, and they're going at it. There seemed to be, well, there was more on it when I walked away, but I think they're gonna get the taste of it for it. People eat it, so chickens got to eat it, and they're already eating my succulents anyway, so might as well try and give them this and see what I can do with it. I'll check back tomorrow and see how much they got done in a day. I'm hoping to see this thing gone, but we'll see. In the meantime, I'm gonna see if I can harvest some of these prickly pears. This section looks pretty good. They've been purple for a couple days now, so should be right about ripe. The only issue is I do see a little bit of green still in this one, so maybe we'll take this guy here and find something that's a little bit more purple. You know what? Let's do this one right here. It's a little on the smaller side. It looks like it's the most purple. Look at that. See, what you got to worry about is these little hairs right there. They might not look like much, but you put those in your mouth and you're going to know about it. Not sure if there's an easier way to get all the spines off, but this is the best way I found. I've tried just cutting it without burning the spines off, but it never turns out. I never get them all off, and I wind up with a couple of my fingers. So it's a little warm to the touch, but that's going to be a nice fruit. So we'll pick a couple of these, and I'll show you what's inside. These are purple inside. Tastes really good. Seeds are hard, but you just spit them out and they're all good. Got another one here. I think this one's a little bit more ripe because the flower just fell off, and so we'll give that one a taste. for the camera wobbling around here. There we go. Oh, missed a spot. And, you know, despite my best efforts, I got a couple in me. Well, hopefully the taste is going to be worth it. We'll put out that ember there and get inside. We're in fire country here in Southern California, and fire's still raging, so got to do our best efforts to prevent forest fires. All right, here we go. Try and do this one-handed. Help if I had a sharp knife. All right, here we go. Now that is some, oh yeah, that's right. There we go. Now, it is pretty seedy. Not sure if you can see that very well, but it's mostly seeds. What we've done in the past is juice them, but they're also pretty good just as it is, and you gotta spit the seeds out. Oh yeah, that is good. And actually, to be honest, you don't even have to spit the seeds out. I just eat them. Now, I'm sure the chickens would love to get their hands on this, but the spines keep them away. So hopefully they're going to enjoy their cactus. I stopped by there on the way in and noticed a few chickens still pecking away at it. I think it's more of just a curious thing. I'm hoping they develop a taste for it. So we're going to give them 1 or 2 of those pads a day, you know, as much as we can, you know, tolerate getting them, and hopefully they start kind of pecking at it on their own, and we can keep this thing under control. It's taking up quite a bit of space in the yard, so I cut a few more circles in here and kind of got them a little bit more interested. Hopefully it takes off and they get used to the taste and it's something that they will go for, but for right now I'm just gonna cut 1 or 2 of these pads and toss them in here once a day and until they kind of get used to it. And if they don't get used to it, it'll just compost down and we'll try something else. So we'll check back tomorrow. It's the next day and this is all that's left of that. Get out of the way. This is all that's left of that little prickly pear pad I gave them. They were a little leery at first, but cut some holes in it. The little holes that I cut out with the hori, they ate those first, and then not sure what it was that prompted them to start eating it, but it was gone in the morning by the time we let them out. So I think what happened was I usually cover up these feeders. I started doing that because of mice, so I cover them up at night, and then in the morning they don't have any feed except for whatever they can find, you know, here on the coop floor. So probably just the food of last resort, but none of them are sick. They're all pretty active going at it today, so I'm gonna give them another one and we'll just keep going. And you know, if they like it, they like it. If they don't have to eat it. So pretty happy about that. I got a new food source, totally free, and it's something that I'm trying to get rid of. So thanks for watching. Make sure and like or comment if you have any questions about it, and if you like stuff like this, then subscribe if you want. If you don't, it's fine too. Have a great day.